Alright, this is a few odd days later, weeks later, from that hailstorm. It's still hailing in Denver on and off, but I wanted to show you how you can tell if a hailstorm is coming, depending on your area. But you see how there's a lot of sunlight in this general direction and whatnot. Now look how dark that is. Very dark, right? When you get that high contrast, when you have, especially when you have light over here and then an oncoming storm, that is usually a pretty good indicator that it might hail. I think we're about to get hailed on once more. It's been hailing today. We'll see. Alright, you can see the hail damage pretty well from inside the garage. Really unfortunate. I actually was driving it and got caught in hail again, believe it or not. But anyway, I've been driving this car around. However, I think I actually got sick from the mold. Today I am going to go ahead and clean the interior of all the mold if possible. Alright, so I am going to be demolding the Miata. Wear a respirator. Mold is bad for humans, for everybody, especially if you're allergic to it. It can make you very sick if you inhale a lot of it. But here is the mess. This is just general mess. That is what is left over the several years of ownership. So there's the mold. And there is the mold. So it's a lot. It's really bad to drive around with. There's also some back here where the rain rail drains. And there's our pummeled top. We're gonna get to work. Alright, so started off by removing the seats and getting a good initial vacuum, so that got a lot of the dirt and crap out of there. Kind of cleaned out by hand the pockets that the little rain rails go in. Here's the damage that the hail did to the top. So blew a couple holes in it, cracked all that, so we got all the remnants of that out. And I'm spraying down the interior with a solution of water and vinegar. I did like something like probably pretty close to half and half. So basically the mold eats the vinegar so much that it dies. Pretty metal death for the mold. See, the downside is the whole interior is going to smell like vinegar, but you can just weigh that against an infected lung or respiratory issues. The smell doesn't last very long. I did my other Miata because that top is also leaking. Also, don't be fooled. If you don't live in a humid area, you can still get mold in your car. Alright, so I scrubbed all the carpets with vinegar, and so the interior is looking a lot better. There's mold all over this car, but now it is demolded. It's going to smell like vinegar, but at least it's healthy now. So digging further, I knew this turn signal didn't work, so I pulled it out. The bulb looked good, but as you can see, we've had some rodent damage in here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out and see what I can do. Alright, so that's what came out of there. Chewed right through it. Luckily, you know, that's one connector piece. Hopefully we can find this at AutoZone or something. Alright, here is some of the documentation that came with the car. So we got warranty information. We have the original owner's manual, which is a really cool thing to have. I know I've never actually seen a Miata owner's manual. And then we have some other papers. I don't really want to show them because they have personal information, but all of this Oh, we have a accessories book. You can get like a wood grain wrapped console. Pretty neat. Get some 6 stripes, stuff like that. This is really cool. Caring for your soft top. Of course, ours is blown out now, so that's over. Some of this stuff is from the 90s. Like some of there's repair stuff in here that's from the 90s. And when I was cleaning this car, underneath the passenger seat, I found a receipt from like 1998. So I think that this was an original owner car before it was donated, or a one owner car, which is really exciting, or would be had it not obtained the hail damage that it did. Okay, we are going to just take a quick walk around view of some of the damage and see. Obviously the top just got absolutely shredded. It actually blew holes. The top on my car withstood it. And well, these did not get broken on the red car, but they got broken on mine. So that's a little interesting. Let's see. The aluminum hood and the trunk are really thin, so those get it really bad. This is a look with the top down. Take a look at the interior here. Looks pretty good. Looks great in sunlight. You know, carpet's clean. So it's still a good car, you know, it's just got hail damage and now the top. So I have my white hardtop on it currently, you know, because it doesn't have a roof really. So I'm pretty fortunate to actually have a hardtop for this vehicle. Otherwise, I would be in a lot more trouble. All right, I just made a service reminder sticker. I changed the oil in this bad boy about last week. So fresh oil change is another thing that it needed. It was overdue, according to the last sticker that was there, by about, I don't know, like 500 miles. So it was due. That concludes this episode of the Miata flip. It has been crazy, super unfortunate with the hail damage, but I just wanted to drop in that the next video will be higher quality. I basically figured out formatting with my camera. I have been dumb, and I have been using my phone vertically while I record, which is stupid. So obviously you get a nice wide screen with this, and hopefully, you know, the quality is just going to continue going up. But next episode we're going to go through detailing it and really getting it ready for sale, and I'll show you how I go through all that. But thank you for watching. Leave a like or comment how you feel, and share if you please. But thanks for watching.